Head coach LeVelle Moton now joining us. First and foremost, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, thank you.
Would you like to make an opening statement about today's game?
You know, anytime you're playing the projected MEAC champions, preseason MEAC champions, and you fight them tooth and nail, and you claw and end up on the side of victory, you're extremely ecstatic about it. You know, we have so many new guys, and I told them number 5, Taiwan, is going to come at them, not for anything that they did, but simply because of things that Pat Cole did. And they don't understand that, but this guy's coming in here for revenge, and they're the new guys on the block. So we had to prep their minds mentally. You know, this is a tough team, extremely well coached by Ty. His teams are notorious, and that's their stamp of who they are. And we just wanted to be tough. And what was toughness to us, like rebounding the basketball with 2 hands and fighting over screens and just being physical and hitting first. And I thought we got punched in the mouth, and then we made some adjustments, and we just guarded man. And we did a good job. My second unit, they came in and did an excellent job of igniting the fire in us, and I thought we were able to catch a rhythm. In the second half, we didn't get off to the start we wanted. But we had to simplify some things. And, again, it all's predicated on the defensive end of the floor. We got a couple of stops, and, you know, we were able to get out in transition and get some clean, easy looks. But overall, anytime you hold a team to 35% shooting, you got a great chance of winning, and we've been doing that.
Okay, so now you're at a 6-game win streak. Can you tell us more about the rhythm that you were talking about developing at the beginning of the season? Do you think that you guys are finally hitting your mark and getting into the swing of things?
Yeah, you know, this is a national holiday, and it's also a North Carolina Central holiday as well, because this is the time that newcomers start to hit their stride. And I always tell them from day one, by Martin Luther King birthday, if you ain't got it by then, you're in trouble. But normally if you got it, it'll start kicking in. All you got to do is stay true to the process and continue to work your butt off. And that's what's happening. That's what you're seeing. You know, anytime you have 9, 10 guys, it's not going to be easy to get everyone on one accord, because basketball is a game that will expose selfishness. And, you know, that's what's popular now. You know, everybody wants to score. And the truth of the matter is, I told them, scoring, you play 5% of the game with the basketball in your hands. We try to focus on the 95% that you don't have it in your hands. And, you know, they're buying in, and you can see it. They're starting to have fun, and it's a team effort. I'm looking at the points and the contributions, and everybody in the locker room is excited. You know, we having 14 assists. We're sharing the basketball, and they put on a great show in front of their home crowd. So the respect is mutual, and it seems like we're hitting our stride. But, you know, I told them we're not real just yet. We got to go on the road and win. That's when I know if you're real or not.
This is always the benchmark, the Martin Luther King holiday.
Yeah, for people to get their stride. You know, if you getting it, you got it. If not, then I feel for you. You know, it's just how it is. And you can see all our new guys, our freshmen, they're starting to look like young sophomores now. And I think we have 9 or 10 guys, but everyone is starting to contribute. And no one is looking like a robot. They're hopping into things. When I call it, I still have to take this guy and put him over here sometimes like I have a joystick in my hand or something. But, you know, hopefully that will go. But they're playing hard, and they're buying in, and they're trying to guard someone, and that's our main emphasis.
What is it exactly that clicks this time of year, every year with your teams?
I just think the rhythm and just the understanding of our system, our vernacular, what we're trying to accomplish. You know, when you're highly touted, regardless of where you're coming from, whether it's a high school or a JUCO or your previous school, you're coming into this place with the sense of entitlement, and that's what basketball produces. And when we get here, we look at you, and I deal in truth. I just think truth builds trust. And sometimes I say some things that hurt their feelings, and they try to fight me on it. You know, so, you know, for instance, we have guys on our team that has a 2-dribble rule, and that hurts. That hurts to tell a basketball player, if you dribble it 3 times, you're coming to sit beside me. That hurts. Like, that's ego, because they go in the gym all day and they dribble the ball 15 times before they create a shot. But not out here. I'm not going to look at you do this experiment. And they try to fight me on that and fight me on that. And I tell them I'm not going to change. Like, not long as my livelihood depend on it. No, I got to know what you can do and how you can do it, and that's my job, to put you in a position to be successful. And they've bought into that. And we're starting to get comfortable. They're starting to get comfortable, and as a result, we're winning a couple of basketball games.
It's a holiday. It's tough. It's a lot of emotions. We just have to come out here and compete and, finish what we got to do. We got something upstate. We got one goal to achieve, and we just got to bring it every day. And today was that day, and we end up getting that W.
Okay, so you're a senior player, one of the veteran players on the team. How are you a leader, because you have a lot of freshmen on the team? So how do you lead, because you're one of the returning players from last year? As
a returner, it's a blessing because, from the guys of what they did last year with me, I was a newcomer, so it's just like, I had to fit in and I had to, adapt, to their system as well. So it's like what they did, the leadership that they did, it's just, for me, like coming in this year with a new team, I felt like I had to do the same thing with them, just being all up on their ear, like, stay solid, trust coaches, key plans and, his system. So it's just, for me, like, I just felt like I had to be the bigger brother.
This team, this game and the Norfolk State game, this team got down early, got down in the second half, but it seemed like you guys never panicked. You kind of just stick to your game plan. What keeps you guys so calm in those situations?
We practice those. Our coach, he smart guy. He just come out with the plan and, he prepares. So it's just like it's for us to execute. So he's like we prepare for like times like that. It's just about like, if you panic, you kind of like lose focus on the game because you worry about losing and about winning. So it's like we just take it one possession at a time and not just get stops and rebounds. So once we do that, then, we just take care of the other end.
Coach Moton said the Martin Luther King holiday, which is today, is always a time we can tell what kind of team he's going to have. Obviously, last year you guys were very successful, won a championship. At this point of the season, can you see any similarities between last year's team and this year's team?
Last year's team, we was more mature. We had more leaders. We had, Patrick Cole, and then we had Juan Graff, which is like one of the main two, captains that we had, and also Kyle Bett and Delvin Dickinson. It was just more mature, like, in that program last year. So it's like this year, it's just like, you got myself, you got Mario McAllister, you got C.J. Wiggins. So it's like all these guys that we, return. So it's just like I said, it's like a family. So it's just like, I feel like we got some special here, and then we just got to keep working. We just can't back down from what we got now.
Same kind of feeling as last year?
Yes, sir. I feel it.
Okay, so this is your third game back from an injury, and you're always been the leading scorer. So can you talk about, like, your momentum to play and what keeps you playing hard every game?
Prayers, first of all. I pray a lot. I pray day and night out. Before the games and stuff like that. So it's just like, once my prayers up, no injuries, the man above me look out when I play. So it's just like, when I got injured, it was just, I really got upset because I wasn't practicing, I wasn't, being active, and I couldn't help my team out, while they was playing at Delaware State. But, just coming in, getting back in shape, getting to what I do, I got a goal, achieve myself as well. So it's just like for me, I had to step up and just be the bigger brother at all times. Just make sure I'm there for the team, and it just helped them win.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.